Hey, what is up everybody, Blades for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. And inside today's video, we're once again inside of SOS here, seeing exactly what we can do with Kazumi, because at the end of the last video, which yes, this is right after the last video, we actually found a decent card and had to do some tuning, to say the least here. So I did a lot of speed tuning, did a lot of things. Unfortunately, we did have to nerf our cord, which does kind of suck, but I mean, hey, we're gonna see if it works out. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax with the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you really want to help out with the channel. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now, we've done a lot of things. At the end of the video, I did put on a card that really messed up our speed tuning for Kazumi. He still has it on, and the reason why I put it on is because it helps out with our crit damage. Luckily for us, since we got rid of the crit rate that was actually there in battle, we should be sitting in at least around, let's say, 81% or nearly 82% of crit rate, while still having like 298 crit damage, which is always great. That's all we really want to have, really. And as for the rest of our team, it was kind of out of order for speed tuning, so I had to nerf my cord, and you guys can see because my rating went down by like 2 a little bit here. We had to nerf her, and by this I also mean we got rid of her gold card. Yes, we still have it, it's locked down there, but we need to put this one on just to give her some extra speed, get everyone back speed tuned and perfectly nice. So we're going to be trying it out, and the few times I've tried this, it actually does work. The only issue comes down to the RNG of the boss, and if the boss actually wants to love us. Now, I'll be utterly honest with you guys, I've done 2 whole like recordings of this, or tried to do 2 whole recordings of it. We've made it to like the last 2 turns, or the last turn, and then he decides to just Oko one of our characters or either freeze Kazumi. So we got to see if we can get this off, at least without the freezing happening and stuff like that. We're going to do this normal, as just like every other time here. But when I was attacking with this character, surprisingly enough, it hit really hard. We even got rid of a little bit of attack stats for this, and she hits like a truck. Like, I think with our ult, we actually can hit 1.1 million pretty consistently as long as Cord's activating it. So from Cord's activation, she can hit 1.1 million, but from her own ult, she actually can have a chance of hitting 1 million, nearly 1.1 herself, but usually 1 million, and if not 1 million, it's like 999. So I'll take it. We'll take what we can get. We really just gotta hope that our characters don't get Oko'd and don't get just like straight up what's it called, straight up double tap. We don't need that happening, because this boss hurts like a mug. That one hit just on Vino, and our Vino does have some HP stats on as well. That one hit nearly Oko'd her. So yeah, we have to kind of be a little careful, and we have to just hopefully not die here. So we'll see exactly how this just turned out here. But follow up 92k. I know we hit like 94, 96 before, so that's a little bit low, but it's still 92k, so we'll take it. Now let's see if we can get this going pretty decent. This is the second round, so we don't have to use any ultimates. Let's just go ahead and use our first hit. 198k, that's a little low as well. It was 200k to 202, so pretty all right, pretty okay-ish. Could be better, but we still are looking pretty darn decent. Now 2 of our characters are low. If Cord gets hit again, then Cord's gonna end up dying, definitely. If our Vino gets hit again, then Vino's gonna end up dying. So we kind of have a 50% chance where we have to try and risk at least our Kazumi getting hit, though I don't think she has enough health to really live it, at least right now. We're gonna have to actually see if she does have enough, and then of course if we can hit it, if at least we can get Wonder to be hit, that would actually be great. So let's see how we go with this one. But let's use our skill 1. We're getting to our first little major nuke section here. So we've already done everything. We've done everything we need to do here. At this point in time, I think we can just, let's see, skill 1 says we're on round 3. So on round 3, yeah, we can just go ahead and just ult, and just go ahead and highlight ult here and see how this turns out. So we should hit around 1.1 million, seeing that we are ulting here. Boom. Ah, no, that was actually no crit there. So that was kind of sad there. We got no crit, which this definitely sucked, but it was really close to 1.1 mil. So it doesn't change too much here. And then, ooh, okay, now it does, because we didn't even hit the 1 million. Dang, I really wanted to actually see if we can hit the 1 million we did, then I would have overlooked it, but we got like 20k lower. So we're just gonna go ahead and just redo that because it's just not gonna be good if we didn't. So unfortunate, we did have to throw that away, but hopefully this turn around we can kind of, please, I want to say, make sure this guy doesn't at least double tap our characters. So that's kind of the good parts, but we have to hope that they keep hitting Wonder or Cord. If it can kind of hit Wonder or Cord, then I feel like we're in a good position. But if it hits Kazumi or at least Vino, that's where things are gonna start going south really quick. So yeah, we gotta see how this is gonna go here. But first hit goes to Wonder, always nice because he doesn't get knocked down and he's more than half. So even if he gets hit a second time, he should be able to live. The only thing that we do have to kind of keep in mind is we don't want Wonder getting like only knocked out. So yeah, got to see exactly how this does go. So go ahead and nerf the Elise defense here. Use skill 3. Boom, does some decent damage. Follow up 95k. That's actually better than earlier, so we'll take it. Then we're going to use our skill 1. Boom. Okay, and then from here, let's go ahead and pop off the skill 1. So skill 1, 195, 5k lower, which is definitely not something I want, but still decent. Now this round we got hit with Wonder twice. That's not really a bad thing, though. We can't get hit another time. If we get hit another time, that's where things are going to get really bad. So we need some of our other characters to actually kind of tank a little bit of a hit, and that's what I'm hoping for. That's what we kind of need to hope for there. So let's see what happens. Go ahead and do the buff. Use Sorosha. Should go ahead and use this. Boom. 52. We'll take it. 52k. And then utilize this here. We're actually setting up pretty well here. But do I believe it's gonna stay this way? Heck no. I really don't. Like, I don't trust this boss at all. This boss is like just straight up rude. But 1 mil, not 1.1. We did get the crit, but we didn't get our Elise 1.1, which does kind of suck. Hopefully we can get another 1 mil here. Little low, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're critting, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it wants to. Oh yeah, that's really low too. We didn't hit even 500k that time, so it does kind of suck there. But I mean, like, who knows, man? Who knows? Let's see exactly how it turns out. Unfortunately, we are hitting lower crits, which does kind of suck because we should be hitting a little bit higher, but we're just getting kind of the luck of the draw. That kind of sucks as well, but we can't really do much about that. It is what it is. I'm really hoping that we can get a card that's like a little bit higher for our Philly's attack and then just high in crit damage. If we can get something like that, then we should be pretty much in the ballpark. But we're gonna tank this damage, is what it is. Unfortunately, it did it like at the wrong timing, but at least it's not ice one, so I can kind of tank the damage and not feel too bad. And really, we're not using our highlight here anyway, so it shouldn't really affect too much for us. But it's the 5th round, or yeah, this is the 5th round here, so we have to use Cord's ult. So go ahead and pop off with Rebellion, get everyone set on up here again, and then once Cord's turn comes around, we'll go ahead and use that damage missing. Hopefully we can get something going here. But boom, 52k, pretty decent, always all right. And let's use this here. Boom, get some decent damage off of that. Now we have to use Cord's ult here. This should give us a little bit of HP as well. And then let's pop off with this skill 1. Boom, 152, always decent. Still not a high damage mount, but that's perfectly fine for us. And lucky for us, he only kept hitting at least Wonder. So this was good in terms of our team didn't die, but it was very bad in terms of like we weren't able to really kind of sustain ourselves here. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to be above 50%, which we do need to be above before, of course, what is it called? Before Kazumi has to use her ultimate. So yeah, it's not looking too good there, guys. It's not looking too good. We're gonna see exactly how this actually does work out. And yeah, we're not even above it yet. So using highlight, it's probably not going to deal that much damage here, especially since we're below the 50%. Yeah, We didn't even hit a mil, dude. That was really low. That is hecka low. So unfortunately, it is what it is here. I feel like with this one, we have to be so careful with everything that's just gonna go on, because she's hitting really hard. She's doing really good. The only issue comes down to this boss has to just not hit us. And we hit a 1 mil. We hit that pretty decent. Heck, we might still beat our score. I don't know by how much, but let's see. 500k. Wow, we actually, believe it or not, we beat our score, which is actually kind of insane because we were low on HP and everything. So I mean, pretty decent. We didn't hit too many high scores. I feel like if we actually hit those higher scores as well, we probably could have gotten an easy 6 mil. 5.9 is still pretty decent. But 6 mil is in our grasp. So we're gonna go ahead and continue doing this. I'm gonna continue optimizing this character to the best of our possibilities, and or at least capabilities, see exactly what we can really do. Us holding at least 68th place is pretty decent, but as you can see, that person is 4k above us, and we're gonna have to fix that. But I say 4k, 40k above us, but we're gonna fix that. But till next time, everybody, hopefully you guys found it interesting, and until next time, peace out.